welcome back to the Unnamed Whiskey Show. On today's episode, you join me in the car at about 4:30 in the morning because I am going on holiday. And if you'd like to know where we're going, pour yourself a dram, sit back and watch for the next 5 hours and 26 minutes.
Yes, we're back, and we've broken out from the Zoom calls to explore the real world. And if you can't guess from that rather lengthy journey time, then here's the next clue to Matt's preferred holiday destination.
That's right folks, it's time for my next great trip to the west coast of Scotland. Tomorrow I'll be heading out to the Isle of Arran. I'll be taking the ferry from Troon, going into Brodick, and over the course of the weekend I'll be visiting 2 distilleries. Both of these distilleries are owned by the Isle of Arran Distillers Company. There's Lacranza up in the north and Lag, their new distillery, in the south of the island. Whilst on Arran, I'll also be having a look around some of the sites. There's beaches, castle ruins, and of course the town of Brodick. You join me here in Troon on the west coast of Scotland. Tomorrow I'll be heading on board a Calmac ferry and heading out to the Isle of Arran.
But before he hits the hay and heads across the water, Matt had hoped to take a deep dive into the stocks of the Jar Troon Whisky Shop and kick off the holiday shopping spree with a bang. Unfortunately, they weren't particularly fond of filming inside, and nothing demanded he part with his hard-earned cash just yet. And I mean, why would it, when the very next day you can be buying from the very source of the spirit? He did, however, find a delightful 25-year-old Glenfarclas in the Anchorage Hotel bar before heading upstairs for bed. With night 1 of Matt's adventure gone in a blink of an eye, I was feeling particularly jealous already. Next up, Arran, the largest island on the Firth of Clyde, at 167 square miles, and often referred to as Scotland in miniature, because of its geographical alignment on the Highland boundary fault. With the car loaded safely aboard, he could make his way to the top deck to take in the sights and smells of the voyage ahead, all accompanied by Calmac's signature soundtrack, the First Symphony. And the Second Symphony. Thankfully, the journey on the ferry isn't far, and it wouldn't be long till Matt found his feet back on dry land and looking for one of Arran's most stunning geological features.
Here we are on the Isle of Arran. Just going for a little walk through the woods, which is rather beautiful, as you can see there. Heading out to a place called the King's Cave, which is basically just a load of caves on the coast. So I'm going to take a little look at them, and with any luck, get the drone out and get some decent shots of it.
Now, the King's Cave is where Robert the Bruce is said to have taken shelter in the 14th century, and even chatted to a spider about the importance of perseverance, according to Walter Scott. Although it's possible he did visit the island and the caves in the build-up to the Battle of Bannockburn, it's likely spiders didn't talk until 1952 in E.B. White's Charlotte's Web. The geology, however, is stunning, and the drone was definitely the best way to do the place justice. And with that, we'll leave you thoroughly teased of what's set to be an incredible visit to Scotland. With some serious whisky discovery to be starting bright and early tomorrow, it was time for Matt to check into his second hotel of the trip and another hotel bar dram. This time it was a Glen Scotia Victoriana, and in a nod to tomorrow's itinerary, the 21st anniversary Arran.